I remember I spent a whole day going through like Greek and Roman gods. There's a shocking amount of overlap with company names.
Agamemnon data has a nice ring to it.
I'd almost guarantee that there is one. There's nothing new on Earth at this point anymore.
Hi, everyone. My name's Tomasz. I'm a managing director at Redpoint, and I'm here today with the founders of Omni, Jamie, Colin, and Christopher. Love for you guys to take us through what you're building at Omni and why it's so exciting.
So Omni is the first BI platform that combines the consistency of a shared data model with all the freedom of SQL. In the past, data teams and just generally businesses have been forced to really think hard about whether they're buying data tools for data people or data tools for the rest of the company. Our company comes from a long sort of line of data people. A lot of us came from Looker, Chris came from Stitch. And so we've got a lot of experience in building data products. What we're trying to deliver is something that strikes a balance between letting people really go wild on their own and actually creating centralized models so that everyone can be on the same page about all the metrics they have.
There's this tension in BI between the total freeform sort of Tableau use case and then the governance from central IT wanting to make sure that everybody's using the same metrics. Seems like you're wanting to blend, get somewhere in the middle where you can satisfy both objectives without having to cave to one.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Lots of point solutions have popped up that focus really tightly on governance and making sure that everyone's really locked up and on the same page. And then you've always got things like Excel and SQL runners where sort of the whole company is required to learn SQL and you can ask and answer any question, but they might not be the same for two different people. And what we've seen in the past is that ultimately, when you get those two people on the same platform, you're going to make better decisions because when you're doing one-off work, now you have to stop thinking about how do I actually integrate this into everything else that I'm doing. You can actually just sort of seamlessly move it into a shared model that everyone else can use.
That's awesome. One of the things I'm most excited about with Omni, and you guys are basically getting the band back together. How did it come to be that you guys came together?
Chris, Jamie, and I all went to college together. So we've known each other for 15 or 20 years at this point. For Jamie and I, this is actually our 5th job together. So we can't get rid of each other at work.
It feels like everything has led up to this, honestly. Like the sort of cumulative experience for all of us. And honestly, too, it's been a very much additive, approach, but has directly led us to it. It's, the context from Looker or even from Redpoint before, for me, where, it directly applies to knowing how to build a company and, tackle this problem too. I think Chris brings a really great perspective from the back-end infrastructure and sort of what's changing that catalyzes the need for, a new platform and tool, which is super exciting as well. So it feels like we can kind of run together.
For me, joining Colin and Jamie was, a big part of the appeal. When they asked me to join the band, that's an easy yes. But like Jamie mentioned, I've spent 10 years or so in kind of the data pipes side of the world. And as I was thinking about what I wanted to do next, the idea of getting sort of closer to the user, further away from the infrastructure and closer to kind of the end consumption of the data was really exciting to me.